Welcome back to the channel. I am Chai and welcome to our first 100 baby challenge episode. That is an update episode. We have just finished going through the first 10 babies with Avani Ashcroft, our very first heir of the challenge. This here is Everly Yamamoto. She is now the second heir. This is her daughter. I think she had Everly was maybe her third or fourth child, and she is now going to be the heir of our next 10 babies. This episode I am going to take you through how I do the donors' houses and everybody in for the club. I'm going to update you on the kids who have currently moved out. I'm going to take you to the photo wall and see what I've changed and done with that since the beginning of the episode. And then we are going to set up a couple things in the club that we did not do before. And I will also take you through how I spin the wheel and what goes on with that during when I film. So first thing we are going to do here is we're going to go into the Searching for Seed Club. Now, Everly has 2 more slots here where she needs somebody. So we need to go and meet with, usually I do this off camera, we need to go actually and meet with some of the donors that are viable for her to have in this thing. So let's go travel and I will show you what I am talking about. First, before we end up traveling to the first lot, we have here in Newcrest a bunch of houses that you see. I actually created all of these houses here where our current 100 baby brothers, or I call them the 100 baby bros, where they are currently living. I kind of made it like where it was a reality show or like a game show where the donors are taken and entered into a quote-unquote contest where they are in waiting for their turn in order to come in and be the next donor. The heir has to go visit with them and then she chooses which one she would like in the club. Right now, I'm going to go to the first house, and we have here on the bottom, we have some, I think it's funny, too, before I go into anything. This house here, where is it at? This one. This house here cracks me up, because almost every single person has been chosen in that house, and there's only 2 more, and we have that whole house full of seed-suited robots. It cracks me up every time. Okay, so we're going to go to the first house here. Okay, so we have arrived. I built these houses a long time ago. My fiance and I both used to stream on Twitch. We no longer do, but we both used to stream on Twitch, and he was doing the prison challenge with the Sims. I built these rehab facilities for each one of the Sims to go into once they left the prison. So each one of these, as you can see here, there's 3 along the way. I made like 3 or 4 different colors, and they're all along here in the row, which is hilarious. And there's 8 different Sims that can fit, obviously, in each house. So here we have, we'll have to knock on the door here. Let's introduce ourselves to someone over here. I just pick random people to introduce myself to so that I have them on a list so I can put them in the group. Okay, I believe that she has introduced herself to almost every person here. We only need 2 people for here for now, but I like to keep like 4 or 5 on the list. Each room is the same too. The only thing that's different in the room is the poster that's on the wall. That's like all the differences. They're here in honor of helping repopulate the world. That's what their main goal is. Who do we have here that we can put in? Santino Lewis. I do remember introducing myself to him, and Tevin Burnell. So we'll add Tevin and we will add Santino. Tevin, Burnell, yeah, and Santino. So good. Now we have the whole thing filled out. Once we end up getting one of these guys to come in and we have them, we'll X them out of the whole situation. Now, we can also go to the club here, and I wanted to do some more stuff with the club points with you guys before the next episode. So I wanted to take care of having a flirty vibe in the club. We have 553 points. So the flirty club vibe can be used to make all Sims in your club gathering flirties. We're just going to go ahead and get the first one. That's fine. We have 453 points left. The other thing that I want to do soon with the when we get 500 points is unlocking Rally the Troops so that when they come over or wherever they meet at, I'm getting boost to all my needs and stuff like that. So that will definitely help us out as well. Okay, so that is taken care of. Santino and Tevin have been entered in, and that is great. And we are ready to go with that. If you want to know how I ended up taking Avani out and making Everly the current leader of the group, what I did was I actually took her and moved her out. Before I moved her out, I added Everly into the group because that's why I needed another extra spot open in the one video that I did. I moved her out after that, and then I tried to convince Avani with Everly to step down due to the fact that they had a decent relationship. I convinced her to step down, and Avani just said, yes, you're right, and maybe you should lead the group. That is how I have been doing the donors. I really enjoy this whole concept. I want them all in the world, not just kind of like hanging around like only in the world once I use them. I thought that was fun to do this, and I'll add more as I go along. And don't forget, you can make donors for me if you want with the hashtag Chai100BabyDonors, and you can leave those in there. I'll leave the hashtag up on the screen here. Don't forget, you can add those in if you would like, and I will be putting those in here, and then you will have a chance to have your sim as one of the donors. We've already had I believe two sims that people have done, and it has been fun so far. So now what we're going to do is we are going to go head over to the photo wall. Let's do some more traveling with Everly. Okay, so we are here at the area where I have the photo wall. If you notice, this looks different than the very first time that you saw it. All I did was have a wall here with photos. Now, I have no idea why this building has lights on it with hearts, but ever since I built it, it's been there, and I cannot get it removed, and there's no decoration box on the lot, so I have no idea what's going on. So you might be asking yourself, where in the world is this wall that she's putting photos? The household owns a retail store, so I made a retail lot, and I called it 100 Suitors and Seeds. If we ever in the Let's Play need a retail lot for anything, we will definitely have it, and we can travel here and do it. And it's like just across the way in Oasis Springs from the current house. So this is the whole house. It's nothing special. You just go down in here. There's a bathroom with a tub and a toilet, and then it's kind of like just like a retail store. And then it ends up going back into a storage room, a little storage room, and down the steps. So when we go down the steps here, we end up getting into our very first wall here. So I made this wide enough to where when I show it for video purposes that it's easy to see. So here is Avani's entire reign. This is great to see. So I brought the photos here with me of the last 100 baby guys. So we're going to drag these out here of Sebastian Harding and also Devin Maddox. And let me put on bb.move objects here so I can get everything up on the wall. We'll have all these out, and we're going to pick the best one to have. How many more pictures are there? Okay, obviously that one's not good. And I also did say that we can sell these for money. And also, by the way, if you see 87 simoleons down here, that's because I paid the bills at the very end of the last episode once I quit filming. And oh my gosh, we only have 87 simoleons left right now, and we have a lot of money to make. That one we sold. We'll try to get the outstanding one. Those two are normal, so it's good that we can make money from a little bit of money from doing these. So we'll take the outstanding one. Yeah, that's all normal. Okay, so what I do here is I end up adding a frame, which is the Lightwood frame, and this is Sebastian Harding. So we also want to set the filter to bright so it's easier to see. It brightens up the photo, makes it look better. Aw, don't you look great? So now as you see here with Corey Jennings, I had number 9 Corey Jennings. Well, this one is going to say, we're going to rename it number 10, Sebastian Harding. Good deal. Sebastian Harding, you are definitely here. So we have 1 through 10. This actually here that I did, I represented with what she was able to do when she was the mother. So each mother through their reign gets to be able to do 1 to 2 different tasks to make money. She was allowed to fish, and what you don't know is I saved the first 2 fish that she caught, and I put them up here on the wall. It's kind of like a memorabilia in a way, or kind of like an homage to her, that this was her and what she was doing. And then her other thing that she was allowed to do was go and dig up things and get collectibles and stuff like that and sell them on a selling table. So this was actually the first collectible that she collected. I never sold it. I brought it here the very same day and I put it right up there. Let's go through her 10 donors here and see down memory memory lane a little bit. Very first one, Forrest Godwin. He had Annie Godwin, and she is now moved out. And then we have Kenji Wu, and he had Blake Wu, and he is also moved out. And then we have Dylan Peters, who had Casey Peters. Oh, if you remember the episode with Casey Peters, the poor thing. He had a visit from Grimm, but you know what? Things were good, and he's still okay. So if you want to see that episode, I believe it was like episode 8 or 9, go check that out. It was a good one. So then we also had Devontae Maddox. I almost said Devin, but Devontae is the dad, and here is Devin here. So what we're going to do is put Devin underneath here, and we will get rid of any normal ones, and hopefully we have an outstanding one. Good, we do right there. We can get rid of the other one, and obviously we'll get rid of any of the other crappy ones as well, which we do not need. Good, we're up to 136 simoleons. We're on our way. We're on our way. Okay, so we need to add that frame again, the light wood one, and we need to brighten it up with the filter. Oh, that looks so great. This is so awesome to walk down memory lane. This is number 4, Devin Maddox. So let's rename that. We have that renamed. Okay, so then we also have Cody Yamamoto. That is Everly's dad. So she was the 5th one. I thought it was the 3rd or 4th. That's going to be kind of awesome to see her do her reign. I do not have a photo up here for her yet, but we will get one very soon. Next one is Matthias Caps. And then the one after that is Drew Hartley. These are the two that a subscriber kindly made for us in the challenge. Their children are Faith Caps and Gretchen Hartley. They're both teens now, and you will see them in their new makeovers in the very next episode. Then we have Bowen Mead down here. His son is Hunter Mead. And then we have Corey Jennings, and his son is Isaac Jennings. And we have Sebastian Harding, who was the very last one, and his child is Josie Harding. So now we have over here in the next area, we have Everly's room. I didn't make it to where Sims could walk in these rooms. This is just kind of like nostalgic. And here is what is her current thing that she's going to be doing. She is allowed to do gardening, and she is allowed to do flower arranging. So I put some flowers and gardening seeds there for her. Maybe we will replace that with one of her very first flower arrangements. You never know. Stay tuned. It might be there in the very next update video. So we're going to have her picture here above all this, and then we'll keep with the theme of going down with that. So I thought this was a great way to do it, and then we'll just continue on and have probably like 10 rooms of all of this. I like it, and if we need anything in any of these other rooms or anything to put down, we definitely have the space to do so. We're going to go travel to the kids' apartment next thing, where these 4, Annie, Blake, Casey, and Devin, are currently living, and we'll get an update on their lives and what's been going on with them. We are here in Evergreen Harbor at the 100 Seedlings Way apartment building. This can actually house 8 people. So what I have done here in this apartment is there are 8 beds here, and as one of them goes out, I bring them here and I add them in their own bed. So Annie's here as number 1, then we have Blake, then up here we have Casey, and then down here we have Devin. And then these other 4 beds will be filled with the other 4 kids who move out. This is their living room right here that I did. It is housed to definitely fit everyone. There's food on the floor. Okay, and then this is their cute little kitchen here that I have done all up in black and yellow. And then there is a bathroom here with a toilet that they can walk into. They can walk in right here and go to the toilet here, so they won't be disturbed when someone's taking a shower. And then here in the bedroom, there is also a door that goes into a toilet. So there are 2 toilets and 2 showers in here. Next apartment is going to be over here. It is going to be the flip of this apartment, and I'm going to pretty much do everything the same as I did over here. Matter of fact, I'm going to take myself a screenshot of that so that I know. What I am going to do is make everything the same, but change all the colors. And then the next 8 children will live here, and this will be called 100 Seedlings Way number 2. So I'm going to do that here, and I'm going to try to have all the kids here in Evergreen Harbor, and we'll see if we can fit everybody. I don't know yet, but we'll try our best. Okay, let's update ourselves on each one of the Sims. So here we have Annie. Annie, where are you at? You are sitting here at the desk. Also, there are 2 desks here for them to play games and stuff like that. We also have all of the posters up here. Yeah, I didn't show everything on the wall, but it's pretty cute. I think it turned out great, and it's definitely a nice place for them to live and retire to in their adulthood. Okay, so like I said, Annie was sitting over there by the computer, and she is our only occult sim. She is a werewolf, and she is currently working on her bodybuilder aspiration, and she did join the athlete career. She is level 3, which is great to see. And the other great thing that I noticed is she has a girlfriend. Her name is Abigail. They are deeply connected. They are soulmates, and Abigail happens to be the landlord of this building. So she met the landlord, Abigail Clark, and boy, did they get ready to go. Maybe something will happen more with them later down the road. I don't know, but for now, they are girlfriends, and everything is kosher. Next person we have here is Blake Wu. Blake Wu is right here sitting at the table. He is working on the Friend of the Animals aspiration, and he joined the culinary career. I had him do that because he was our resident cook at the end of the time that he was living in the house. He is a level 4 chef. Very nice to see it. Next person who moved out was Casey Peters. He is currently at work. Dang it. He was really into painting, so he joined the painting career after he was done, and he is now level 3 painting, and he is working on his painter extraordinaire aspiration. Lastly, we have Devin, who just moved out. He is in the bodybuilding aspiration as well. I wanted to wait to join a career and do that with you guys. So I'm thinking is I would like to have him join the military. Something different, something we haven't done yet. So we'll see how he goes with that once he joins military. I think he would be great at that. You are now in the military career, and you are the lacking corporal. Apparently, Annie is off to work, and she is going in her mascot costume. They look like they are all doing very well, and I'm very happy to see that they have lives going on. We will see maybe in the next update video, 10 episodes from now, maybe someone will be married and have moved out. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Maybe even those people will have babies, and Avani will be a grandmother. You would never know. Next thing we are going to go do is go to the questions about the spinning wheel that I had and explain all of that. And just to let you know, before I go into the spinning wheel thing, I already pre-recorded that portion, but beforehand, I wanted to let you know that when I spin the wheel, I do spin it the day prior to recording the video, because anything that needs to be set up for that video, I have to do it before then. So unfortunately, yes, I do know what it is from the day prior, but that is okay. It is still a surprise for me when I spin the wheel because I don't look at anything else beforehand. Let's go check on the information about spinning the wheel. We're here at the 100 Baby Challenge task wheel, and a few people have asked how I make these wheels, where the link is for them, and stuff like that. So I wanted to share that I create it on spinthewheel.app. I have that app on my phone that you can download. I think it is for the App Store, and it's also on Google Play for Android. So I create a new wheel, and I choose the colors that I want in my wheel over here on the right-hand side. And I choose the style, and you can go here to settings and choose your text size and how many times you want the slice to repeat. If you want to edit a color, you just click that and you pick whatever color that you want. It's a very simple and easy process to do. If you want to delete it, you just hit the trash can. If you want to add a new one, you just go down here where the words add new are. You can select what color the wedge is going to be. And then whenever I am in the video and I'm filming, I just go over here and I click the icon right here next to the 100 Baby Challenge words, and it makes it large so that I can spin it while I am filming, and I spin. A few people have also asked how I get the tasks or where the names of the tasks come from. My fiance plays The Sims as well, and he is the one who has created all of the tasks for all the challenges, and he creates new ones. As soon as I take one out, we'll be adding a new one in, so we have like 5 or 6 backups along the way, and we need probably about 80 to 100 of these for this whole challenge. So as he thinks them up, we put them in a list and then I add a new one in as I take one out because we're never ever doing the same thing. So I think on this wheel, there's I think like 20 or 25 tasks on the wheel at a time because I didn't want it to be too much. And we have titled every one of them. He makes a title for all of them, kind of like funny ones that match what the task is for. So no, I do not know what any of the tasks are. I mean, I have made 2 of them myself, 2 or 3 of them myself, but all the other ones I don't know what they are until I spin the wheel and I read the list, and it's quite fun. It makes it fun for me, and it creates a challenge for me to do during the Let's Play to like navigate around it while amidst all the chaos in the family. So it's quite fun to do. If you have any other questions on this, let me know. But spinthewheel.app is where you go online to do this. You can do it online and edit it online, and you can also do it on your phone. I created the wheel on my phone, but then I edit it online. I share myself a link, and then I click on it and go to this. Back to the rest of the video. You might be wondering why we are here at this house. This is actually Avani's new home. This is the home that she is going to be living in along with the next 7 other baby mamas when they are done with their reign. So Everly Moto will be living here eventually. This is called the 100 Heir Retire Circle. So Avani lives here. I have no idea. This is hilarious to me. When I came to this lot, Blake Wu was just already standing here. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to come visit Avani really badly for some reason. I have no idea, but I did not invite him here, which cracks me up. We have here the outside of the house. I think this house turned out really well. Great place for them to retire to and move out of. Down here, we have a garage, obviously, with a nice laundry room, and then a little foyer to walk in and out of the backyard. Then we have the kitchen over here with the dining room, the living room over here, which Avani is currently at, and another walk-in area over here. This goes up to the steps, which goes into the 4 bedrooms that are in the house. There is a bedroom here with 2 bunk beds, a bedroom here with 2 bunk beds, here and here. Avani currently sleeps here. I gave her the larger room of all of them, and then there's 2 bathrooms up here. Then there's a place, like a big landing up here in case I ever want to put anything else. I'm sure that Everly and us, everybody will end up going and visiting here at some point, and Avani will definitely become visiting at the 100 Baby Way house as well. And to round everything out, we are back here with Everly. She is going to be our next mother for the next 10 babies, and one of the things that I want to do before we end out the episode is go up here and rightfully give her the new assigned bed for her. Everly, you have your own bed. Everly will be doing, like I said, gardening and flower arranging, so when we come back in the next episode, I'm sure right in this area or somewhere close to it, we will be having a place for her to garden and a nice flower arranging table. I cannot wait to start the next episode and see what the next 10 babies bring and all of the fun shenanigans that are going to be happening throughout the entire thing. I have definitely been enjoying this challenge. It's one of my favorite ones that I do. It really makes me happy. So in the next episode, we will be going on and having baby number 11. I cannot wait to see what it all brings. If you have any feedback or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below, and also subscribe if you enjoyed the video so you won't miss any new content from me in the future. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Uh-oh, I just answered the phone as we were ending out the video. When answering a question, Faith used forbidden words. It really shocked the teacher. Say, what? Okay, oh no, punish away. That's our only choice. I would punish her too.